It's a sheriff van. They're like checking me out too or something. This looks like a law that the cops are stretching. In Richmond, at the library. It might be a way to give me a hard time being parked after the library's closed. It's gotten so bubbly, this raspberry. What you gotta do is crush them, because if they stay intact, then they'll mold. But if you crush them and it's all liquid, then they'll ferment. I cannot have I can't have a mouthful of this until I get to my parking spot, because I was feeling drunk just yesterday, and today it's gonna have a slightly higher alcohol content. Here comes another. Huh. Richmond, okay. Huh. Alright, just as I was turning on the camera, the cop turned off his lights. Oh, is he following a truck? Alright, he followed a truck as it's raining. What could truck have possibly have done so bad in the rain? But I mean, the stop was cut short anyway. I'll just say in Richmond, I've heard 3 sirens running 3 times today throughout the day. For a city of 6,000 people, it seems kind of there's a lot of police activity. Right, I got a pretty good score at Walmart today. I bought most of my stuff from clearance. This bag dropped from $32 to $7. I got 2 of these, 2 different kinds. There's like
7 or 8 different kinds, but I could see myself putting my laptop in here for a quick venture to, I don't know, wherever I would want to set up. I like it for $7. I wouldn't like it for $32. And then in clearance, I finally have come across one of these, and at $7, it was actually, they have 2 stickers. They tried 14. One of the other ones said it was 14. There's 3 of them. So they tried the original 14 and then dropped it. And it's just these 3 things. Something to play around with. These little mounts and stuff. I really don't have one of those professional mount things. This I know what I want to do with. And then this thing, this is tight. Like, it can get pretty low, which I don't want. I don't like the low part. It's kind of low, but it's so stiff that it feels like it will hold in higher positions for the GoPro. So it's something to think about as I skid around. And then also this, I'm surprised, was on sale too. I decided I wanted to try it out. I wanted to test the wind capability. It's not something like I'm recording right now, and I'm not using, I don't really use microphones, but at $3, I think it's worth a shot. There might be a situation where I might want to have more wind reduction, but also I want to test it on the laptop too, because the laptop mic has stopped working ever since I got the GoPro. So I want to figure, I gotta play around with that. So I might have to like get rid of OBX and then re-download it or something, or try this, because the GoPro seems to have messed up with the software. And then got milk, another gallon of milk. Oh, and then also another fanny pack, a bigger one, slightly bigger than what I got. I wear a fanny pack a lot, so, and I figure maybe I could try a just slightly bigger one. I'll try a bigger one, because I feel like there's a lot of times where I could use more. I'd like to carry more things. I much prefer to go to just different places than seek out the fancy places. Even poor places, as long as they're different, I feel kind of good to hang out at. And this seems kind of decent. I'm in Richmond, Missouri. And I bet somebody who lived in the apartments beat up this building and even the gate. Ripped the door off, smashed the window. And this is an old sewing machine. I don't know if that can be the old stand for it. I don't think that the ladder, actually, wow, that ladder looks pretty nice. That's an old style ladder too, probably not very strong. This is the hand pedal style stand for a sewing machine. A person threw out of here, I'm guessing, because they got some real antiques in here. What are these, old kerosene heaters? They even decided to paint them. I'm guessing they were barely used, or they just didn't put out enough heat. Oh, here's another old sewing stand, foot powered. And then old lantern with Christmas bulbs in it for some reason. What is this? Master, probably just an empty case, right? The person that broke in is probably took what they wanted.
There's a lot to look through. This is like household goods left, and likely, yeah, it was all likely sifted through. Yeah, definitely the toolbox got sifted through. This is a pretty decent blanket, and it doesn't really stink. What? This is private property for sure. Old drill, pliers. This was stuff that they didn't want anybody getting into, that's for sure. But could the former owner, be deceased? What the heck? Trophies? Okay. Bird's nest. Huh. Another old sewing machine stand. You know, the museum isn't too far. I wonder if this is with the museum. Simple Times. Some kind of creature made that. Why is it angled? It's like some kind of creature made those rows with the holes out of mud on this wood. You don't see that in Wisconsin. Alright, this is pretty good grass. I'm familiar with picking out in this field. I gotta say, as I squat down and pick and then stand back up, I have a dizzy feeling. I got a tight feeling in my liver. I wonder if it's related, could be related to the sore throat from the raspberry sauce. I think I'm gonna toss that fermented raspberry sauce. I didn't like that sore throat. It could be tied to my liver not feeling the best, because my liver goes bad. It puts strain on my heart, and I mean, people die of heart attacks, but really it could be a congestion in the liver. Yeah.
He comes cruising up with his aids, his sticks, your walking sticks there, and
All right.
oh, man on a mission. Man on a mission.
Yes.
Are you from here?
No.
I didn't think so.
All right.
So, where are you from?
Did I come here for a conversation? Who are you?
I run the museum.
Are you the curator?
Yes.
You went through school to get your curator license?
May I ask who you are?
Are you in a little denial?
No, I'm the administrator.
No, but so you're not a curator then?
No.
Okay, because you know there's a difference, right?
Why are you here, and why are you?
What? This is a
talking like
museum.
this?
I'm here to look around. I'm here for
You're being a little bit difficult.
Well, there doesn't need to be a conversation. I'm just here for a self-guided tour.
I need you to leave your backpack, please.
Well, I don't trust you guys with my backpack. I mean, I could leave my sticks.
Right here.
You have a secured locker I can lock it in?
No, I don't.
Well, how do I trust you guys with it?
No, you know what, I'm sorry, sir, that's just the rule.
No backpacks or large bags allowed. Alright. No tours, so I'm not, yeah. Alright, yeah, it's donation, of course.
Where are you
Well,
from?
I don't know. Where are you from? I don't know, where could I... Maybe I could hide it outside somewhere. I'll go look. Well, I do have, oh, is that setting that off? I have a computer in here. I'm not just gonna lay it around, so I guess I'll have to carry my computer with me. Alright. So,
You
yeah.
know, have you signed in? Did you sign in?
Yep.
50 years, right? Yeah, that's longer than you think. Well, you never know. She always makes me wear a mask, but I don't know. Hey! Me and that girl got a lot.
You want anything from back here at all? Okay. I thought this being a holiday.
So I'm sneaking out back. How you doing today?
They skip right over Trump at this museum. Where are these gold plates today? I'm not even clear what this house was before the museum took it over. Probably a really rich man's house, although there are multiple entrances. Really cool look. I wasn't, well, I guess that maybe it didn't really try to access the balconies. So many rooms, it's very, it's like a puzzle, whatever you can get lost in it. By the way the rooms were designed. And apparently, Joseph Smith, whoa, look at that squirrel climb. That is a real squirrel. Joe Smith was killed a couple of blocks north of the courthouse. I think I'd like to check that out before I leave. What is going on? Jail cells. I bet some of the jail equipment from that was brought here. Oh my God, what happened here? This is behind the museum. Just an untouched mess. Holding up a oh my God, look, I'm moving. All right, holding up. Oh my, is this an old oh, okay. Holding up the shelf with some buckets, twine of rope, circle of paper. Why would they need all that paper? Weird. Okay, so this door is got an old lock. It's probably lost the key. One of the museum directors said that the Mormons own the property where Joseph Smith was killed. And I was like, oh, you allowed the Mormons back, huh? And he's like, oh, we allowed them back a long time ago. Right, I'm starting to see natural chives again in Richmond. Chives over here, chives over there. That weird looking thistle again with the white edges. That's pretty cool. Would the owner of the 3 dogs please come to the service desk? The owner of the 3 dogs in the parking lot. I just heard that. So I'm likely feeling sick because of eating uncooked food. I cooked that corn and potatoes a couple days ago. Sat in my car all day today, and I should have warmed it up so I could kill whatever was growing. I did smell a bad smell in parts of it. I should have cooked that. If it's possible. Yeah, 2004 Ford Focus 2.3 CX5.
Awesome.
Well, alright. You take a temperature of the battery with this thing. That's kind of neat. I've never seen that. This is the first I've seen this style. And it sounds, yeah, I hear the fan going. And it's doing a battery test in progress. Wow, 100%. That's neat.
Since your battery is good.
Oh man, really? Okay. It's just a little. It's. All right. Huh. Here's where it says this. It's right in the very city. I took a picture of a picture. So it's this courthouse, Ray County Courthouse, that says obedience to law is liberty. This courthouse, they've emphasized that obedience to law is liberty on all four walls, on four sides. That's interesting. It does seem like a really strong cop town. All right, so moving away from the courthouse, moving towards the jail that Joseph Smith was killed. And I mean, there's no jail, but apparently there's a marker. Right, so I'm at the corner of Burger and Cheese, Buchanan and College. And it's this white fenced area that used to have the jail. The mob came and extracted Joe Smith. And he died somehow falling or getting shot at as he was falling. There's no signs. You'd think there would be something more of a marker. This is it. And there's little possible pamphlets. Nope, empty. It's like maybe the locals don't want to think about it. You'd think that would be such a significant event that they would have a little more than a little white fence around this area that they leave empty. Maybe they want to wait longer. This is it. They don't say it's a park. They don't say it's public land. It's Mormon land. They don't say private property, keep out. They don't say what happened here. It's interesting. They won't maybe want to forget about it. The white fenced area, the white fenced open area, it is, I believe it's getting mowed. The grass looks like it's tended to. Let's take a look at it from the other side here. There used to be a significant building, I'm guessing for the stairs. Who builds stairs like that for a parking lot? So it's, yeah, close to the downtown. Yeah, sheriff parking only all around here. Man, they love the undercover cars a lot. They take such pride in their law enforcement duties, but they don't want to be noticed on the road. Yeah, you can't even see the white fence. It's on the other side of this. So there's no sign on this side. You want to just park here and then walk over. Sheriff parking only for half of it. He's got a knife! He's got a knife! Alright, I'm parked in Lexington at the softball fields and just walking around taking a look, not at the battle sites, but what are the chances that soldiers marched through this part of Lexington too. There's the battle site and then there's places they marched, and I'll say that this area seems quite hilly, and the geography is probably different now compared to back in 1860s, but I don't think they took away many. I think the hills are probably pretty prevalent back then too. All right, and they're talking about up here. That's pretty high up. Alright, I'm going to try to make it back to the battle site for Lexington. I got a lot of computer weight on me right now. So I walked a mile to the library from my car, and I'll go straight back and then maybe come back here on bicycle. So as I was walking, I had this buck kind of come at me and really staring me down hard. I think it was looking for a fight. It had a nice rack, maybe 6-7 points. And then when I got close to the spot it was at, I could smell a strong smell of urine. It was ready. It was charged up with hormones. But it saw that I was not a deer to challenge. This establishment of large buildings looks like it was the college, because I think it still says it's yeah, there it is, Jubilee University. But this looks like a stand for a sign. And there's another one that I passed that looks like a stand for a sign. And they've taken them down, but they have kept up this main one over here. It looks like it's kind of abandoned. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go over. So that's Jubilee. Let me just zoom in on that. But there's this lettering I saw on a cop car in this city, in the great city of Lexington, that says "En du est tout." What does it mean? It's the cops even put this slogan on their cars. En du est tout. And yeah, this university is clearly abandoned. Old and abandoned. The Jubilee University. This building is known as Company A. So it's like a military style that they've abandoned. Military university, so school, college, military style college. Yeah, they got all kinds of those long-term locks, padlocks, because maybe they lost the keys. They put a padlock on every door, I think. Beware the lair, but it's an empty lair now, I think. Very curious. What happened? Just lack of people. It just started dwindling down to nothing. Maybe they got discredited. Colleges get discredited because of bad professors who lower their standards or something, don't teach enough. But it's a kind of a significant school. The town lost a significant population by this abandoning the town and leaving behind a lot of nice looking buildings. Yeah, completely empty. What do you do with real estate like this? Yeah, I've tried a few doors. They're all locked by the padlock and chain. Yeah, this is actually the first sign I saw. They had plaques, they had a mantle on top, and they took that down. They still get electricity inside and out. And I heard a engine running inside, like they got an airflow, because things mold pretty easily, so they're probably trying to keep airflow, prevent the mold, still with the hopes of it being reoccupied. So a little curious that they didn't take this sign down. In fact, it looks like they've put up a new one. They got a hawk and a bull and a book and a cross. They got the shield. That looks like a new sign. But they've taken down everything immediately around the building. And it's still labeled as a university on the Google Maps. Maybe it's gone online mostly. They're focusing on instruction online instead. Alright, so this leads to the Battle of Lexington. 1861. I also passed a sign that said no overnight parking. I think they're strongly enforcing overnight parking downtown, but I got away with it where I was. I think this is frozen. It looks like somebody lives here. Coming up. Or this is just a small section for the state park, because there are houses. But they're only claiming this brush pile as being part of the state park. Alright, I'm at the visitor center. Park open 8 a.m. to sunset, so I think I'm here at 7. RV and bus parking. So they battled on some pretty nice days, generally, I would guess, in September. They didn't wait till the extreme heat or the extreme cold. They decided to battle September 18th, 19th, and 20th, where the weather's pretty, generally it's going to be pretty reasonable. So the South won this battle. Look at this, they bricked the windows. Why would they do that? That's rude. Can't look in and see what's in there. And it also limits the light. It's not quite clear where, if they have anything on display outside. Looks like they want to focus people inside so they make their money. It costs money. This house is probably for display.